Hi, I'm Brad Frey, Music Supervisor here at Aiva Technologies, back with another update video for our online music engine. Today we've got batch regeneration, auto mixing, synthwave ensembles, and folder link sharing. So without further ado, let's hop on to the music engine and I will show you how all of this works. First thing you're going to want to do is go to the piano roll for one of your pieces, and go to one of the section headers at the top and click on it. Now before, you had this menu with a couple options, but the options are now a bit different and they work a little bit differently. So let's say for this first section A, we just want to replace it. If we click Replace A, we're going to get something completely different. It's not going to be related to any of the material in the piece right now, so let's just say that that's what we want. I'll click Replace A, and that'll give us something new. Moving on to section B, if we click it again, if we click Regenerate B, this is going to give us essentially a variation of this section. So it's not going to give us something new, it's not going to give us anything else, it's going to just have another go at the same material. So let's say that's what we want. We'll now get a variation of the B section. If we go to the bridge section and click it, let's say Regenerate Bridge based on another section, what we can do here is choose one of the other sections in our piece and have this section regenerated as a variation of one of these sections. So if we, let's say we choose C, it's going to replace that bridge section with a variation of the C section, okay? And then finally, for this A1, let's say we want to get rid of it, we click Delete A1. Now something you'll notice is rather than having to save and render after each regeneration, which is what you had to do before, instead it's sort of putting all of these changes into a queue, and it won't actually take place until you hit save and render at the end. So it should make your section editing and regenerations a lot smoother. In addition to making these changes, you can also change your instrumentation, you can change the mixing, you can change your tempo. All of these changes will be saved when you click Save and Render, as opposed to before where regenerating material would often remove changes that you've made previously. So again, should make things a lot smoother for you. Going forward, there's also this new auto mixing button at the top left. This does probably exactly what you think it does. If you click it, it's going to analyze the tracks in the piece and try to balance each track amongst each other so that one track isn't too loud. So something nice and easy for you that should make your pieces sound a bit better. And in addition to these changes to the piano roll, we now have some new ensembles for you to play with, in particular these new Synthwave ensembles. And there's a few of these across different presets. All of them have a sort of retro sound to them. They all incorporate a lot of vintage synthesizer sounds. So if you go to Create Track, there's one in the Modern Cinematic preset here. There's another in the Electronic preset, and another in the Ambient preset. Again, they're all a little bit different depending on the preset. I would encourage you to go try them out, but I have a quick excerpt of one of those new ensembles here, just to give you an idea of what you're getting into. So here is an example of those presets. Okay, so I think you get the idea. Again, I would encourage you to go try those out. And finally, let's say you go and you create 100 synthwave pieces with those new ensembles. Let's say they're bass boosted, just for the sake of argument. And you want to share all of those 100 bass boosted synthwave ensemble pieces with your mom, okay? Or a professional client. You can now put all of them into a folder. Let's call it For Mom. And you can right-click, do Share as Playlist, and you can share the link to the entire folder rather than having to share each piece individually with whoever you want to share it to. So hopefully that makes sharing your pieces a little easier for you. And before you go, coming soon on the Music Engine, we'll have note editing in the piano roll, the ability to undo and redo whatever changes you make in the piano roll, and also vastly improved synth sounds and improvements to existing synth ensembles, including the ones that are being added today. So stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, recommendations, or any kind of feedback, maybe you want to send us your 100 bass-boosted synthwave ensemble pieces, you can reach out to us at feedback@aiva.ai, or even better, you can join our Discord and share your music with everyone in the Discord and say hi to the team. Hope you enjoy the update. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.